Hey guys, the Kamsh here, and today we're going to be playing some games with Forsen's Elise Warrior. It's a pretty fun deck. I've been playing it a lot on ladder and in tournaments, so it's really fun. This is exactly Forsen's list because I think he definitely knows what he's doing with the deck, and I really like his list. But I'll go ahead and talk about it and play some games with it. But definitely a big shout out to Forsen for building this. It's pretty sweet. So whole goal of this deck pretty much is, its duality, because against aggro decks you don't really need Elise because your deck is just full of answers, and you can just live long and then beat the aggro decks. And then against control decks you can grind them out with the Elise. So that's sort of the plan. So you have 2 execute, 2 shield slams. Deck is full of removal spells, and these are the best ones. They only cost 1 mana. You can cast them and develop a threat in the same turn, or in the case of this deck, as opposed to traditional control warrior, most of the time you're killing a threat and then developing Acolyte or drawing cards or something like that. Sometimes Justic or Shield Maiden. Moving on, we have 2 Fiery War Axe. Weapons let you trade life for board presence and card advantage, which is really important. Of course, we're playing 2 Fiery War Axe, 2 Death by 1 Gorehowl. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but Fiery War Axe is definitely the best weapon. On 2, it kills Secret Keepers, Jugglers, other annoying stuff. Playing 2 of those. 1 Revenge, we want an extra pseudo Whirlwind effect, and this one's great when we get low because it clears the board of everything with 3 or less health, which a lot of the time will be most things. 2 Armor Smith because we want to really get that health total high, and they synergize with Death Bite, stuff like that. 2 Bash because we want to kill things like early game threats, other things with 3 health like Northshire, Jugglers, stuff like that. Doesn't kill Gangbust unfortunately, but we have Death Bite for that, and also gives us some armor later in the game. We can combo with stuff like Shield Slam, kill more stuff. Just a solid removal spell that gains us some life, so we're playing Bash. Double Shield Block because we want to draw into map in some matchups and gain some armor. Also just helps us heal against like Phase Shaman, so that's nice. Double Acolyte for card draw. Big Game Hunter to kill Boom and other big threats like that. Despite, again, really good weapon. Also provides the Whirlwind effect to kill like recruits against Paladin, or just to trigger Acolytes and Armor Smiths and stuff like that. 1 Elise because it's our win condition against late game decks. Double Brawl because this deck wants to board clear as much as possible, so we're playing the 2. 1 Healbot, just sort of extra healing slash, our other cards give armor as opposed to this actually heals us. If we're like 22 and 30 armor, this will still heal us for 8. Harrison Jones because it's really good against things like Shaman, Jiraxis. If people are playing Jiraxis, it can be good. Paladins, obviously Rogues, just a really good card right now in the meta. Double Belcher to stay alive longer. Also a pseudo threat against aggro decks because they can't kill a lot of the time. Just a card to give us that better hero power. 4 armor turns a huge amount. Double Shield Maiden to armor up a lot. Gorehowl because it provides a lot of value. Let's grind out other people a lot easier. Just a really powerful card. And then Baron Geddon to get that extra board clear. 2 damage to everything in turn. Can lock some decks out like Zoo. I think this deck's pretty good in the meta right now because there's a lot of Freeze Mage, so it's just a free win. A lot of aggro decks like Phase Shaman is a really good matchup, and it can grind out other like Control Warrior decks, for example. Some of the bad matchups are Druid because they can combo you out. It's still winnable. Like it's better than traditional Control Warrior against Druid. Combo Lock is good because you can armor up past them, but Reno Lock can be pretty rough, the one with Jiraxis, because Jiraxis makes a 6/6 every turn, which is obviously hard to outvalue. You have to go in the Elise plan against them. Since we're not playing Grom, obviously can't burst them. Secret Pally can be a little bit rough, but as long as you draw your answers in the right order, you'll be fine. And then, it's pretty much it. Pretty sweet deck. Make sure you don't play like your Acolytes out in the Control Warrior mirror because then you'll fatigue faster than them and you'll lose. But other than that, pretty sweet deck, and we'll go ahead and play some games with it.